This morning in studio, we are joined by Luke, Prusina, and Cathy Savage to talk about some Irish dancing. But first of all, welcome here.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming in to talk about your most recent competition. It was this past long weekend in Pittsburgh. Now, Luke, tell me a little bit about this competition. What did it all entail?
Well, it was super fun, and there were 3 stages and 3 competitors on each and 3 judges. Lots of people there.
Lots of people watching as well?
Yeah, there's a fair amount watching.
Okay, and so how many times did you have to actually get up on stage and dance?
I think 7?
7 times within the 2-day competition?
Yeah.
So how tired were you after all of it?
Wasn't too tired.
No? How long is a typical performance?
Like 2-3 minutes.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about how you got into Irish dancing in the first place.
Well, I went to Folkrama in Winnipeg, and I got called up to do a broom dance, and I was really good at it, and it was like Irish dance. I was like, oh, I should start doing Irish dance.
There you go. Simple progression. No persuasion to get up on stage.
Nope.
That's awesome to hear. What makes for a good Irish dance, Luke?
Well, you gotta have your feet turned out and high up on your toes and listen to your teacher.
Mom is the teacher here.
Yeah.
You said you flew into Toronto and then drove to Pittsburgh, so you had some fun in both Toronto and Pittsburgh. Talk about some of the things that you did and saw.
Well, we went to a Pens game in Pittsburgh, and then we went to eat at this Pananti Brothers, and their food was super good. And in Toronto, we went to the Hockey Hall of Fame, CN Tower, and I think that's all we saw.
Niagara Falls.
Oh yeah, and Niagara Falls.
Very cool. And you say you're a pretty big hockey fan, and the Pens are your team, so it was pretty special to go there.
Oh yeah.
Talk about why you enjoy Irish dancing. Why is it something that you've done this many years already?
I don't know. It's just kind of been in my daily routine for so long.
Just something you enjoy?
Yeah.
Awesome. Always good to hear. Well, let's turn things over to you, Cathy. What was it like seeing your son compete at this national competition?
Yeah, it was really neat. It was kind of gut-wrenching because it was his time. He had to win this to level out of his category, and he came up big time and did it. So very, very proud of him. And Ava and Ella were also with us as well. Ava placed second in her award, so that was amazing for her. And Ella placed 8th, so once again, amazing for her as well. And it's just, you see these dancers, and they've been dancing with me for so long now that you see them project through the levels, and it's really neat to see their accomplishments.
So it's like doubly tough, though, to go to these competitions and watch being mom and coach.
Watching Luke during his solos, it was like, okay, yeah, he's got this, he's good. And then when it came to like the championship one, it was like, oh my goodness, you have to win this, you need to get out of this, like, please just dance clean. And it was, yeah, my heart was in my mouth, and it was like, oh my goodness, he did it, yay!
He did it.
So, and then you wait for the results and see.
And the dancing, the judging is pretty cutthroat, you were saying.
Yeah, they have a very strict standard. And for example, if there's 4 people in a competition, not everybody's going to place all the time. If there's 1 person, they're not guaranteed first place. So I've seen where there's 3rd or 4th placing. So it's a really neat system, and it's really fair how they do it.
And also really cool to see your son dance as clean as he did to place first in his category.
Yeah, that was amazing. It was a long time coming, but he did it, right? Perseverance, hard work pays off.
Certainly does. And then how long have you been coaching Irish dance?
I started in 2009, so 14 years I've been teaching. I started with 1 class, and then it's kind of, I had 80 students at one point in time, and now I think I'm around 45 students, so it's starting to build back up again, and it's really neat. It's neat to watch these kids progress through the levels and classes.
And you're seeing the same kids come back year after year and enjoying it a lot?
Yeah, I kind of inform the children that it's a program and you have to stick with it, because if you quit for a couple of years, you might not be with your friends, right? Because they move up a level each year kind of thing. And and then that keeps the kids interested. You're always teaching them new material, and they grow as dancers, and it's really nice.
Awesome. And if anybody wants to join Irish dance, wants to get involved, how can they do that?
We at Danceworks in Morden, so just check out the website.
Very awesome. Well, congratulations, Luke, and Cathy, thanks for stopping by.
Yes, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm Nicole Clausen. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. If you have something you'd like to share with the Pembina Valley, we'd love to have you on the morning show. Send us an email at news@pembinavalleyonline.com. And remember, like this video and share it with your friends.